Hello everybody, happy Thursday. Hope you are all well. I've got weird flashing going on the screen. Spirit and universe are around. Let me know how you're doing today. I'm just going to give a couple of minutes for you guys to log on because Katie and I have a message from universe and spirit for you all today. So I'm just going to raise the height of my chair as well. One sec. Get myself ready. So let us know how you're doing. I'm just going to wait for Katie to come on too, and then we will get started because we have our summer surrender launching on Monday. Lots of you signing up, lots of you asking questions. So we're going to be telling you more about that as well because we're going to make this summer amazing. And we're going to really open up the magic of universe and spirit. So lots of you that are watching now, I know, have already joined Summer Surrender, so we're very, very, very excited to get started on Monday. So I'm just going to wait for Katie 1 second. I can't see her yet. When you're here, Katie, sweetie, just comment and I will bring you in. It is gorgeous and sunny here today. I was actually going to do the live in my garden to really amplify that summer surrender energy. However, it's very breezy and I thought the wind might be a bit annoying, so I'm back inside. Hello, Karen. Hello, Louisa. Joanne, my darling, how are you? Hi, Keely. So lovely to see you all. Okay, let me just find out where Katie is. Bear with me, everybody. And let me know whether, while we're just waiting for Katie, whether you've seen any signs or guidance from Spirit and Universe. So let us know. We talked about numbers, we talked about birds, we talked about so many different, ways to feel spirit and universe around you. So let me know what you've seen over the last 24 hours. Have you been seeing the magic? And while you're doing that, I'm just going to check that Katie is okay because I actually don't know where she is. So let me just message Katie. Bear with. Hello, my darlings. I know, we're loving the sunshine. Right, bear with, guys. I'm just going to see if I can track down Katie. We were speaking about 2 minutes ago, so I know she is around. I'm just wondering whether she's having technical issues. So let us know how you're doing. Let us know. Send us some heart emoticons if you're feeling high vibrational and open to universe and spirit today. And just bear with me a sec. She's here. Fabulous. Right, let me bring her on. Brilliant. Okay, just bringing Katie on my laptop again.
Hello, here. Hello, my darling. Sorry, Spirit wouldn't let me on. They're being mean, but we're on.
We're on.
How is everyone?
We're good.
Hope you're all good.
Lots of people commenting on the sunshine. Hi, Susan, my darling. Hello. So, okay, so just while Kate is sharing this across a couple of other pages and groups as well, because we are sharing this with both of our tribes, our Mastering the Art of Manifesting tribe and our Spirit and White Feathers tribe. And we also have a Sarah and Katie tribe. So we're just going to share everything across. Today, Spirit and Universe have a very special message for you. So we'll be sharing that shortly. But just while Kate is sharing, we're getting lots of questions coming through about Summer Surrender, which is really exciting. Summer Surrender starts on Monday. It's going to be 8 weeks of real flow energy where we will have a private Facebook group. A lot of you already are in that Facebook group because you have joined the program, and it's going to be different to a lot of our other courses in the respect that it's just going to be very, very flowy. We are going to be in the Facebook group either coming on live. There may be a couple of things that we have recorded in the past, which you won't have seen, that we'll post into the group. But usually Kate and I will come on live either together or one of us. Each week there'll be 3 bits of, I guess, magic tools for you to watch and to then start playing with. So it's going to be very flowy. And the idea of the summer surrender is to help you to surrender and make your life easy and to drop the struggle. And in the knowing that the more you do hit that surrendered energy, the easier your life gets, basically. But it's not even that it just gets easier, it gets bigger in a really magical way. So abundance comes in, you know, you free up your time, you get manifestations, you know, money, all of those good things come to you when you know how to surrender. And Katie and I know this the hard way, because we were doing it, well, we know this because we were doing it the hard way for so many years when we both worked in our corporate roles. So the way it's going to run over the 8 weeks is it's going to be held in a private Facebook group 3 times a week. Things and tools will be shared with you, and it's very flexible. You don't have to tune in live. You know, you can if you want, but if not, you know, that content will still be given in the Facebook group, and then you can access that for as long as you like, effectively. And we really, you know, would encourage that anyone that is joining that group then goes on and shares those tools as well, because Katie and I are here to help wake everyone up, basically, and help everyone drop the struggle and start doing it all the easy way. Because once you really believe in law of attraction and spirit and our amazing universe, in fact multiverse, everything opens up. And the really exciting thing is, this is like the lowest investment course we've ever run, because we want to build a community of people that are all doing this together. Because as we're going to be talking about today, when I began my business as a law of attraction coach, I had no one. It was just me, like no one in this space that I knew was doing this. And then when Katie started 6 months later, it was just kind of like her and I. And, you know, we were just saying, you know, before, how I know for me, when I worked in PR, if I had seen a course like this online for like £111 for like 2 whole months over the summer, I would, you know, any course like this, I would have just grabbed with both hands, because there was magic missing from my life. I felt stuck, I felt trapped. And, you know, I wish back then that I had been able to access some, you know, this kind of program, I guess. This is what I would have absolutely loved to get my hands on. And so it is a really low cost course, and it is about building a real power community of people all around the globe, because both of our tribes, we've got people all around the world who want to really start to drop the struggle and to surrender and feel that magic coming to them. I know so many of you are saying you need this right now. We know, we hear you, Danielle.
We
darling,
understand.
We have been there. We were literally saying, like 3 years ago, I was so stuck and so scared, and Katie was the same. And we don't want you to hit that point. We want you to be able to use the magic that we will show you how to access now. Like, no more waiting. And gosh, like, I really do just so passionately know that if I had access to this kind of course 2 years ago, three years ago rather, I literally, it would have been, I am a complete godsend for me. I literally would have been like, oh, there's the magic. It's not happening at work in this stressful corporate world, but there is magic out there. That is the tribe that I want to be a part of. So that's how it's going to run. I know some of you were asking, so it's just going to be in an amazing Facebook group. A lot of you are already a part of it because you've signed up, and we start on Monday. The magic starts this coming Monday the 1st of July. So over to you, Katie, my darling.
Can I just say, can anyone hear any feedback? Can you hear feedback? I can hear myself. It's really weird. Yeah, it's like I can hear a video that we did yesterday repeating. I can hear it going in the background. It's really weird. Anyway, it's probably just me and my headphones.
You are a bit blurry. I don't think the Wi-Fi is hugely strong there, but the backdrop's gorgeous.
Thank you. This is where I'm actually in the house where I first saw my first spirit. So I'm back at my mum and dad's, and literally I'm looking out the window now, and I used to see the lady actually standing in the garden there. So it's a real like, wow, I can't believe I'm back here. working spiritualist business, actually where it all began. It's like I've gone back in a time machine. It's crazy. Okay, so as Sarah was saying, let's get back to business. I'm getting distracted. This course is going to be absolutely fantastic. And the reason we want to have you all on board in this community, as Sarah said, is because we didn't have that. We never had anything to anyone to support us, or really anyone that actually understood where we were coming from. And me and Sarah clung to each other so much and so tightly because we only had each other to bounce that off, and because we were just like, do you understand how I'm feeling? Yes, I've been there, I understand. And to have someone that understood exactly this transition and this need within you to have more, and this like purpose bursting to come out of you, and almost feeling like you've got some success, but you just know there's more and you didn't know how to uncover it. Yet you knew that there was these tools at your disposal. You knew that there was spirit out there. We knew that there was law of attraction, but we had no idea that you could actually bring these two fantastic energies, combine them, and actually put them into your life to bring you actually what you wanted. And that was the missing jigsaw piece. And that the struggle didn't have to be just done by you, by yourself. It can actually be a whole universe out there working for you, and a whole team. And sometimes, because I keep saying this, I live in a very normal life, as in I'm married, I've got children, I've got family that live in normal jobs and everything like that. But it was as if I felt a little bit alien. I felt as if I didn't have anybody to bounce these ideas off or talk to about these things. And people might think I was a bit cuckoo. But actually, when I found Sarah, I literally had the most fascination awakening that was ever possible. She was my life savior. She really was. It was just so fantastic that I was led to her. And I strongly believe, and I wrote about recently the moment I met her, and I would like to say that I knew that she was going to be a massive jigsaw piece and being attacked by flies, but I didn't. I had no idea she was going to be that massive jigsaw piece. But when I first saw her, I knew I was energetically drawn to her for a reason, and I couldn't quite work out what it was. And who would have thought that the reason was that we were both going to become change makers, and we were going to create these magical people that we've brought through together, and we've trained and combined and given them the tools and everything that they need to uncover their soul purpose. And then not only uncover their soul purpose, but go out there and be change makers in the world. It is just phenomenal. We would never have thought 2 years ago that that was our purpose and that's what we would be doing. And this is why we want you guys. We understand how you are feeling right now. We understand that you know that there's more magic within you. We understand that you know that you are almost destined for more. We understand that you are tired. We understand that you need to drop that struggle. We feel you because we've both been there. We fully understand, and we know what it's like. And we want you to know that you don't have to have that struggle, that there is an easier way. And there's something so fabulous about almost just accepting that there's this greater energy out there, and you can almost just sit back and relax. You still have to take action, but the pressure's off you, and your only job is to identify exactly what it is that you really, truly and utterly desire. And sometimes, as I was saying in the videos before, that can be quite hard to do when you feel so detached from yourself. But what these tools will do is awaken you, give you this like magic within you, give you the magic beans back to your life to bring these desires back to fruition. So you can effectively, Sarah hates this word, but unblock yourself. You can effectively unblock yourself. She hates blocks. She hates it. So we're going to give you the tools and the magic beans to be able to do that, but also in a safe environment, so you can actually know exactly what it is that's coming forward, and know that, okay, if I feel wobbly today, what is it I can do? How can I actually combat that? Well, if you are feeling wobbly one day, or if you are feeling a little bit like this magic beans aren't quite working for you, and myself and Sarah have been through that, because the ego is always going to kick in. You're always going to second question yourself because you're human. Then we are there to pick you up. We will give you those tools to be able to move past it, so you can move on and then keep creating the magic and bringing more and more magic towards you. Okay, so it is going to be incredible, but we know where you're at, and we just want you to know you don't have to wait till you get to rock bottom to be able to do this. The reason myself and Sarah got to that point was because we gave up on everything else. We had no other option. It was very much like we surrendered, and this is why we're calling it Summer Surrender, because we fully just went, whatever, we can't do this anymore. We don't know where we're going. We clearly missed every breadcrumb along the way. I give up. Spirit universe, you're my last hope. what is it that you want me to do? We'd had clout after clout after clout, and it was because we were so unconnected to ourselves, and we were so into logistics and how, and almost too scared to dream big, because we didn't think it would ever be possible for us, because we'd surrounded ourselves in the mindset and engrossed ourselves in the energy that it isn't possible. Because if you do submerge yourself in the everyday, the news, the media and everything, and you are working what we call like a normal 9-to-5 job, or you're in a corporate environment, it's like you forget the magic dreams that you once had. And Sarah was mentioning earlier today about films that she used to watch as a child, and Mary Poppins. So Sarah, do you want to just elaborate on that?
I've actually, you know what, guys, it's very law of attraction and spirit. I wrote a blog post about 3 weeks ago. I was just inspired. My higher self came through and just gave it to me. I just wrote it in about 5 minutes, but I haven't actually sent it out because I've been launching my podcast and everything behind the scenes. But I realised today the reason it's been held is because it's going to go out today or tomorrow. And it's all about the magic. And basically, so obviously my higher self, universe and spirit wanted to just hold fire on me sending it. But it's perfect for the, it's perfect timing now to send it out to you guys, given that we are launching Summer Surrender, because I talk about how when I was a child, and so many of you will be able to connect to this, I imagine. When you are a child, you are born knowing the truth of spirit and the law of attraction and universe. But as we grow up, we have it drummed out of us. So I used to literally sit in front of films like The Wizard of Oz and Mary Poppins in particular. I was obsessed with it. I was like awestruck. I was like, oh my God, that's real life. Like, it's magic. I love it. I can do that, because, you can do anything when you know how to really harness law of attraction and spirit. And then I remember, and this is what I say in my blog, so try not to read it too much, but I remember them buying a magic book. And I remember being about 6 years old in my back garden on a summer's day, sitting on the picnic blanket, so excited after school to have this book about magic tricks. And I remember 2 or 3 pages in, my heart sank, because I was like, it's not real. Like, these are all like pretend. They're like tricks. You like do things with your hands to hide things, and it's not real magic. And I remember being gutted. And now I've sort of reconnected to law of attraction, universe and spirit. I know that it's real again, and a lot of you know that there's a book in the background that I'm playing with behind the scenes, called Real Life Adult Magic, because this is what happens. And I was also saying to Katie as well, actually in the beginning I really trusted law of attraction, but I didn't really understand or trust spirit or other non-physical that much, because I wasn't open to it. But now I believe in it. I receive so much more. So the more you believe in law of attraction and spirit and the universe, the more you will receive. And I'm literally just saying to Katie, every morning this week I like wake up, and literally as soon as I open my eyes, it's 5:50. Sorry, I stutter sometimes in my higher self. It's 5:50. It's basically 5:55 a.m. in the morning, and it's literally happened every day this week. And again, I just know it's law of attraction, my higher self, spirit around me, just there with me. And so this magic is real. It's not just for films. And think back to when you were a kid and you had so much hope and so much, and for many of you, like myself and Katie, when you were a kid, you probably felt and knew that you could do anything. There were no limits. You just felt like you could desire everything, have so much hope for everything, and just knew that everything was possible. But then as you grow up, like happened with Katie and I, and you get sort of put through the school system, and then you get thrown into the kind of like the 9 to 5 life, all of that magic just numbs and disappears. And so we kind of want to help you reconnect to the truth that there is so much magic there. And we don't, like Katie just said, we don't want you to hit rock bottom like Katie and I did, where we were literally like, oh my God, we'd rather literally just shoot ourselves than be in these jobs anymore. And like, we hit rock bottom. And then at that point, because we actually gave into the magic, it then started to come through. We, you know, and Katie and I we did need to go through that to enable us to now coach this to you guys, but you guys don't need to. So just remember that, you know, that magic that you felt as a child, because it isn't just for kids, it isn't just for films, it isn't just for books. It's real, it's real, it's real, it's real. And the more you believe, the more you receive.
Yeah, most definitely. So, you know, when you go back then, I've been asked to take you back here. So before I just ask Sarah this question, guys, we want to interact with you on here. So tell us, are you feeling that you can't trust Spirit in the universe? Are you feeling like you don't have the capacity to take on these teachings? That is there anything that's telling you that this won't work for you? Is there anything that's maybe saying to you, I don't think this is great, I don't think this is going to be for me? I've tried things before, I've tried to tap into spirit, or I've tried to tap into law of attraction, and something isn't quite working for me, it doesn't always come to fruition, then I feel deflated. If that's you, type us a message. Is it you? Let's share it with us. Let us help you now on this live, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help you, and we are change makers, and we're going to bring this community together, and we're going to pave the way forward to help millions and millions of you in the future, and to help you now. We're going to help create that. That's what our sole purpose is to share this information. It's not to keep it all for ourselves so me and Sarah can sit there and have loads of success and be happy and peaceful and contentful. We want you guys to have the same. We want you guys to feel this peace and contentment, and we want you guys to not hit rock bottom. We're trying to catch you before you get to that point. And maybe you're watching this and you're actually like, well, I've got a good life and things are good. I don't really know what my desires are. Maybe I shouldn't have them because my life is actually quite good. And if that is you, that's wonderful. But because your life is quite good, it doesn't mean that you can't desire more. Myself and Sarah built businesses and built our lives and designed them so that we are really, really happy and content. But it doesn't mean we think, oh, well, we've had enough now, we shouldn't really ask for any more, because that would be greedy. We don't feel like that. We constantly strive for more and more. We tap into new desires and we develop and we evolve. And that's something that you've got to get your head around, that what your desires now are might come to fruition in about 2 months' time, but then they change and you evolve and they change. And that's how life is. You develop as a person, your desires change and your needs change and your learnings change, and what you actually feel in your heart, it all changes. So that's a good thing. But what happens is, and the tools will teach you, is how to understand that and how to feel it. So, for example, we've had clients, haven't we, Sarah, where they feel a little bit maybe out of sorts, or they come to us, they've had success, and you know, they feel happy in their lives, they feel content, but something feels off and they can't quite understand why. And me and Sarah know that that's because the universe is shifting things for them, and that spiritually signs are trying to come through to them, and the angels are at work behind the scenes trying to get that through. But what my question was to you, Sarah, is, have you had any clients that felt that their desires were just too big? Did you ever think, did anyone come to you, a client, with a desire that they felt was just too big, not achievable, and that they didn't feel that law of attraction could help them with it?
Oh my God, yeah, definitely. I literally spoke to someone this morning. So yeah, I get this all the time, who was literally like, I can't do it. This isn't for me. Success is for other people. And I literally, and I get so protective of anyone that I work with, and Kate is the same. I was like, no, I can't bear to hear that, because it is possible. Your dreams and desires aren't too big. You are all here to do special things on this earth, like you are. And I get that that may be hard to believe, because when I was stuck in PR, I literally was like, I'm never going to be able to leave this job. I'm never going to be able to afford to buy a house. This is my life for the next however many years. And I never, ever, ever believed that I could have a limitless life. And because it's law of attraction, a lot of my clients that come to me are like that. That's how they are. And Kate and I are so passionate about changing that and help you to unlock everything. Like, everything's accessible to you, but it is common, and I think we are programmed a lot when we grow up to not want too much, to not expect too much, to settle, to be thankful for what you have but not dream any bigger. But we are all here, we're in an, you know, a multiverse that is limitless, so we can all manifest and bring in every single thing that we desire. And on a law of attraction note, you have enough desires to last you like 20-30 lifetimes. You've got that much that you are able to access and unlock. But in order to unlock it, you need to start surrendering and receiving. It's not about hard work, it's about ease. I literally work like 10 until 2, 4 days a week, and like I get to sit outside in the sun. Like, this is my little bit of paradise, this cottage, and I've created it not from hard work, from like trust and ease and being led by universe and spirit. And I'm only just over 2 years in. So everything you desire is possible, but it is something that people, I think, feel stuck on when they first come to me. I'm sure it's the same with you, Katie. Like, yeah, but it's okay for you. You are able to do it. And that's what I used to think. I used to see other people running their own businesses being like, okay, well, I can't do that. I can only stay in this 9-to-5 job that by the way, I hate. That's all that I can do. But there's so much more. But it all starts with you surrendering to spirit and the universe, and then they pave the way for you. It's amazing. It's like the path of ease and grace.
Yeah, because I remember creating my first vision board, and I created my first vision board, and I was like, what is it I really, really want? And I was like, oh, okay, I really want to travel. I really want freedom. I really want to feel like I can take the girls on holiday whenever I want to. You know, there's so many different things. I wanted to build a massive business. I wanted to help as many people as possible. And then I created this vision board, and then I cried because I just thought I was so far from where the vision board actually was that I couldn't actually see myself achieving any of those things. And I kept thinking, why have I just created that? It's a vision board of misery. It's like, I've created this, and it's like, I'm never going to be able to do all these things. And when I tapped into what I actually really wanted the most, it's the freedom. It's the freedom, like you just have to be able to sit in a beautiful house and just be able to work peacefully when I want to work. Be able to just go off and go and watch a school play if I wanted to. Don't take a week off if I wanted to. I wanted to have that freedom, but I wanted to be able to help the world at the same time. And I was like, how is that even possible? When I told people what I really wanted that don't work with law of attraction and spirit, they're like, that's not really possible. That's not real life. You're dreaming. You're Peter Pan. And I was like, oh, maybe I am Peter Pan that always dreams, never really grows up. Maybe I am. But what I've done is we've created, haven't we, together, like we've created amazing businesses, we've created amazing lives for ourselves, and we've created the opportunity for other people to have the same. But also, we've just been able to almost put spirit and law of attraction to the most ultimate test. And they've stepped up. They've called us every single time. Never felt like they've not been there. But they never used to realise. And I feel a bit annoyed. I know you had the law of attraction books for a long time before you actually divulged into them. But I had, obviously, my 50s or 3. It never occurred to me that you can actually utilise spirit and tap into asking them for help and tap into your guardian angels. And that's applicable to everyone, not just mediums. Be able to bring what you really, really want in your life and to have full support. You know, I've got people that want to just bring calm and serenity into their life, but they've never once thought to ask their guardian angels for that, because why would you? It's not publicly known out there. Nobody talks about it. It's not something that people share. So when people start to tap into that, they're like, it's incredible. This is like a superpower. Why don't people know about it? And I'm like, I'm on a mission. I'm getting it out there. It's coming, everyone. It's on its way. This is why we've tried every way, haven't we? We've tried the hard way. We've tried the logistical way. We've tried the blood, sweat and tears way. But once you try the surrender way, oh my God, it's just so powerful. It really is. And Sarah, do you remember on your holiday that you were lying down and you said you worked really hard the week before or something, and then you just said, I'm going on holiday and turning my phone off. I'm not available. And I was like, yeah, fine, no problem. And she went off. And then she brought in exactly what she had been desiring. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So can we talk about
Katie, darling, your sound isn't great, by the way. It's quite difficult to hear you. I'm just thinking, I don't know whether anyone else has got that.
What happened?
It's kind of I think maybe you need to move because the internet, you're very patchy, maybe.
Okay. So if the internet bad, everyone, you're not here at all.
It's actually getting worse. I can't really hear you now that well. Sorry, I don't know whether anyone else is finding that. Okay, I'm just going to ask. Hello? Okay, I'm just going to tell the story. Yes, so basically, surrendering is so powerful. So I remember when I was away in October, that I wanted to manifest some money in, as we always do. We're wanting to manifest money, aren't we? And I went away for 2 weeks, and rather than do any work, I really surrendered, and I just worked on feeling happy and feeling good. And then I got some inspired actions, but like 1 or 2. I mean, I really hardly did anything while I was away at all. But the only thing I did was to make sure that I felt good. And then within 10 days, I manifested £12,000, and it came from total surrender, total feeling good. It just felt so scrummy. And now, whenever I need to manifest stuff, the first thing I do is make sure that I am feeling surrendered, which is why I work really part-time anyway. But actually, if I'm feeling any kind of resistance or contrast, I will actually go and get out in nature or do something that feeds my soul, that makes me hit that surrendered energy. And that's when you're pulling in ginormous stuff from the universe without having to effort. And Katie's had the same when you've been away, haven't you, Katie? Oh, I can't hear you at all now, Katie. What is going on? I literally can't hear a thing. Okay, guys, I think Katie may have to log off and log on again. So I'll just go to some of the questions. Okay, so someone says, as a child, I felt and experienced so much until I learned not to. Definitely, Joanne, that's really common. And now it's about reconnecting to all that you are and all you have access to. And I think you're doing the summer surrender. So Kate and I are really excited to work with you on that. Okay, what if you desire to do something that you have no talent for? Okay, so if it's your true passion and your purpose, it will come so easily to you. So really check in with whether that is your actual passion, okay? Because what Kate and I teach is when you follow law of attraction and spirit, you will be guided, and therefore you will be guided into your passion and your purpose. And I completely know that if it is your purpose and total passion, your purpose will be your passion, by the way, because we are here to have fun. We're not here to work hard and feel unhappy. If it is your passion and your purpose, it will come easy to you. So, you know, I always say to clients, right, what is one thing that you love and you would do all day, every day for free? What is one thing that people always come to you for? And what feels really easy to you? And don't think about how that's going to be, you know, make money, okay? When I realized it was law of attraction, let me see if I can bring Katie in again. 1 second. Actually, I don't think I can. Oh, let me see if I can bring her in. Hang on 1 second, guys. When it is when it's like, so as I'm saying, don't think about the money, right? Katie's now outside. I can't hear you, Katie. I think it might be your headphones, maybe take the headphones out. Okay, can't hear you, darling.
Hello.
That's better.
Can you hear me?
That's better. Yeah, it must be your headphones. How weird. Right. Don't worry, guys. We normally have these issues of spirit. Okay, so Yeah, so don't think about the money, because when I realized that my passion was law of attraction, I didn't even think about the money. I literally didn't. I was literally like, I'm just, you know, I love helping people and I love law of attraction. I find both really easy. And when you are in your purpose and passion, that's when you receive so much from spirit and universe, and everything just flows through you. And that's why life becomes easy. I remember in the first week of coaching law of attraction, realizing that I didn't have to plan for any call, because I just received all the content that the client needed. And that felt so different to me. I know Katie was the same. It felt so different to me, because in PR, oh my God, we had to plan everything, and I hated it. And now I understand why, because I was cutting off that stream of like guidance from the universe and spirit. So I truly believe, if it is your true desire and your purpose, it's going to be easy. And therefore, I think the question was, bear with, well, what if you desire that you have no talent at? Your purpose will be naturally your talent. It just will be. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got another question. I don't know whether Katie wants to answer this one, or I can. Does having desires endanger one to become addicted, to strive for more? At what point can one feel contentment that a desire has been achieved if we train ourselves to always set larger goals? Do you want to answer that one? Do you want me to?
Yeah, yeah. Great question. Well done, Gary. I love that one. Okay, so when you set your first desires, and when you get there, you will feel a sense of, wow, I can't believe I've done this. You might experience, I don't want to preempt this, but you might experience, how is this sustainable? Maybe it was a fluke. How did this happen? So you might not actually feel the full contentment from reaching that desire. This is the tools that we give you. So we give you the tools so you can catch yourself. So when you are feeling that, you can quickly get yourself back in alignment, use the tools that we coach, and get yourself to the point where you go, no, hang on a minute, I'm ready to receive this. It's mine, deserving of it. There's no reason why this can't happen again and again. Which is why myself and Sarah have seen certain people have maybe a successful relationship and have the love of their life, and then sabotage it or decide that they can't carry on with it because they almost feel they're not good enough for it, because they haven't done the work behind the scenes. Or they could have built up a really successful business, hit the top of their game, or hit the top of the corporate ladder where they've been wanting to go for years, and then decided they crumble under the pressure. It's called the upper limit problem. So it's a very, very common thing. So what we do is the tools that we coach help you to enable that to not be a big thing. Okay, so when you get to your desires, the reason that we get you to evolve and change is because your soul will always call out for more. So when your soul's balanced and content, when you hit the desires that you first set yourself, you will naturally aspire to more, because you know that you can achieve more, and you will feel contentment and calm within that space. So for example, me and Sarah have got huge goals and dreams. We've only just scratched the surface, but we are so content and calm with where we are right now. We are so absolutely in love with where we are right now. We're not sat there going, why don't we have 50 million people on our course? Why don't we have like everyone signed up? Why don't we have this, that, and the other? We're like, with the right people will come. We know that we're on a journey. We know we're evolving. We know there's more for us to learn. There's more for us to grow. And there's more aspirations and more things for us to gather, and more jigsaw pieces and more breadcrumbs, etc. So we're fully content with where we are right now. And that's the problem, that people aren't enjoying their life. They're not enjoying the here and now. They're striving for more, but they're not enjoying the journey. And what we do is we enjoy the journey and we desire at the same time. So it's not about having your desires, feeling content and stopping. It's feeling content, knowing that the magic works. So your relationship with spirit and law of attraction and the universe will be fantastic, because you know the tools we're coaching are working. Your relationship with your guardian angels will be like that, because you'll be speaking with them, liaising with them, will teach you how to do that, that you will end up naturally desiring more, and you'll appreciate that it's okay to do that, and you'll feel comfortable with it. So your goals and striving for more doesn't mean that you're not fulfilled or not happy with where you are. You don't have to stop at any point. You decide your life, you decide, and you can feel contentment along the way and enjoy the whole journey. And that is just the superpower that people don't ever consider.
Yeah. Love the answer.
Sorry. Yeah.
And from a law of attraction point of view, the perfect recipe for manifesting and bringing your desires in is spending half your time loving where you are and half of your time excited for what's to come, not craving what's to come, excited for what's to come. So it's a real balance, because we are here to expand the universe. We're here, that's what we are here to do. So there will always be desires, but it's different to cravings and things that you want that you feel you can't have. This is about being excited for what's to come. So someone saying, when I manifested £1,257 last week, I know you, Laurie, I saw those posts. I literally let go with complete knowing it was mine. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So that's the kind of magic we will be unleashing in Summer Surrender. It's gonna be so exciting. Someone saying, where do you start when you are lost? So, I mean, Kate and I can both answer that, because when I started the Dream Day Journal, I was so lost, Candice. Literally, I had left PR. I had 3 part-time jobs. I was working network marketing that wasn't moving for me. And I just freaked out. I was like, this is not why I left PR. I'm working 3 part-time jobs, which is fine, but it's not going to get me, you know, the life that I dream of. But, you know, I also don't want to go back into the city to the 9 to 5. So I was completely utterly lost. And this is what I mean. I literally hit that point of about 5 weeks of utter panic and thinking, what am I going to do with my life? And this is what Kate and I want to help you avoid doing. You don't have to wait like Kate and I did to kind of hit that panic point. But for me, it was the Dream Day Journal process and just writing about things that made my heart sing and allowing myself to dream and feel the magic again. And then also my mindfulness of breathing, meditation as well. So those 2 were really, really powerful for me. And then moving with the guidance that I received from the universe. And that's, again, a lot of, you know, the time, I don't know whether you find the same, Katie, people are getting the guidance, but they don't listen to it because, again, they don't believe or trust that they can have what they want. So it's just moving with that guidance, but it's, you know, ease, it's guidance with ease and grace. It's not like slogging your guts out guidance. It's, you know, any guidance you get from spirit or the or law of attraction is like infinite intelligence. So it's so powerful. It's the equivalent of like millions and millions of action hours. If, you know, just moving with one inspired action is the equivalent of a normal person doing millions of action hours. It's that powerful. That's what we want you to harness. But do you have any guidance, Kate, on what to do when you're lost as well, from your point of view?
Yeah, because when I was lost, I was only lost in my work side of life, but the tools we're teaching are applicable to everything. You know, if you wanted to bring love into your life, just wanted to bring peace and clarity, if you want to bring contentment, whatever it is. But for me, I was lost in my career. I felt very lost, and I come out of a part-time job. I was a part-time PA at the time. I was a full-time. I was practically full-time. And I came out of work and I was really tired and I felt unfulfilled, and I was like, I feel I'm failing as being a mom because I was never really around, because I was always working. I just felt really tired. My stomach was still having problems at the time because I still hadn't had a full diagnosis. And I was just really, really rubbish. And I walked out of work and I worked in beautiful surroundings and it was cold. And I remember just going, oh, like, I give up. I mean, I must have looked absolutely crazy looking back. But I just remember saying, I think I said it out loud, you know, I give up, I surrender. What is it you want me to do? I'm obviously not doing the right thing. I'm missing the breadcrumbs. I'm missing every sign possible. I give up. Spirit, you take over. And I hadn't spoken to Spirit in such a long time, so it was a really random rant. And I said, please, can you just help me? Please, can you just show me the way? I remember walking along the path, my phone rang. It was a number I didn't know, and I answered it. And it was a lady wanting to read it. And I've been declining readings left, right, and centre. And I was like, oh, not this again. Literally. And I was on the phone going, ooh, getting attacked by these. On the phone going, oh, I said, I'm really sorry. I'm working. I was running a network marketing business on the side as well, which wasn't having the success that I desired. I was like, I'm sorry. I run 2 businesses. I'm also looking after children. I don't have capacity to read for you. However, I can refer you to another lady. And I was referring these people to another lady. And then I hung up and went, where is my sign? And when I look back now, I just think how funny, how stupid and how ridiculous that I didn't actually realise. But that's, Candice, exactly how I felt, you know, exactly the way with you. I was so lost. I had become detached from all the signs and have missed every breadcrumb, every jigsaw piece. But it doesn't mean anything necessarily bad. It doesn't mean you'll never find your right way if you have missed these things. It just means that the universe will have to work a little bit harder. Your guardian angels will have to poke you a little bit harder to get you on the right path. But how I started to get clarity on it was I started to meditate and I started to switch off, and I struggled with meditation. So I started to try and listen to relaxing music to get the mind to just calm down, because my mind was at 100 miles an hour. I couldn't even get into the meditation. I was so far and detached myself, I couldn't relax into it. So start off with music. So if you're a music person, tune into some music, relax, get some quiet time, maybe go off into nature. I love being surrounded by greenery. Go and get into nature, go and have a walk around a duck pond, whatever you feel called to do, and get yourself really, really relaxed. Get yourself into the point where you feel so comfortable and so at peace, because that's when you can hear what you really, really desire and what's meant to be coming forward to you. So, and also Sarah's Dream Day Journal saved and changed my life. Tuning into what I actually wanted my dream day to be.
Yeah. There's a comment here from someone saying, I feel I'm destined to help people. No idea how, when, and what direction. I do know that I love traveling and want to do something in that direction. Since working on being happy and doing the Dream Day Journal, everything happens in high energy. Money is flowing and has made me more relaxed around money and not stressing about my budget anymore. I feel abundant, content, and on top of the world. It has been 3 months to get to this point. Loving this place I'm at now. Do not want to let go. Can't wait for what's coming next. So you, my darling, are in perfect manifesting flow. You are receiving everything. I remember, can I say a funny story about Katie? When Katie actually moved with her guide, actually listened to spirit and moved with her purpose and passion, she messaged me one day. It was really funny, just like going, babes, I'm in the car and I've just been seeing the clouds and everything's so beautiful. And I was like, you are totally in massive manifesting flow. And you were like, oh, am I? Because you didn't really understand law of attraction at that point. I was like, literally, there is so much magic coming for you. So when you feel that energy, and again, that is the yummy surrendered energy. Katie was surrendered. Like this lady here is just saying, she's totally more relaxed now and she's not stressed. That's that surrendered energy, and that's what we want to help you access in Summer Surrender. And there'll be loads of tools to help you do that. So that's just amazing.
Yeah,
someone has also, sorry, Katie.
No, it's right. I was going to say, there's a blog. If you go onto my page, everyone, I've written a blog yesterday that literally got downloaded to me. I couldn't even keep up the keys that fast. It was so fast. But it's about this, and it's about having the keys to unlock the doors for spirit in the universe. So have a read of that. That might actually help you if you are struggling and watching this and thinking, oh, I'm not sure. It's there for you. So go and have a quick look. It's not very long. Awesome. Sorry, what were you going to go to?
Someone's saying, this is perfect for this person. The Summer Surrender is perfect for you because this is exactly what we want to nail for you. One of you saying, I feel maybe I don't slow down to recognize the guidance. And this is the thing, you need to slow down to speed up. And this is what so many people don't understand. And I've been there myself. Kate's the same. So many people are taking action from their heads and rushing and not taking the time to slow, because they think that if they slow down, they won't get everything done. But oh my gosh, when you slow down, everything comes to you rather than you chasing it. But I think, Katie, you can answer this one better because you are a busy mum of 3. My life is much more chilled and flowy. So again, this is why the both of us blending everything we know over the Summer Surrender means we'll be able to help all of you. But what would your guidance be for this gorgeous lady?
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel, because you can be so busy that you just feel like you're just rushing around and don't have time. You don't know what's going on. You feel like you're very flustered and chaotic. And when you feel like that, it is important to stop. So even if your list is as long as your arm and you feel that you haven't got the time to breathe, the time to stop, that's the most imperative time. So sit down and give yourself 5-10 minutes. When I was moving house last week, my head was pounding because there was so much to do. So I just sat back, closed the door in my old office with no furniture in there, and closed my eyes and put my head against the wall for 5 minutes with a cup of tea. And I loved it. And I started to feel like much more calmer. I could feel my head just calming down. And then I was like, right, I'm ready now. Let's get up. So nothing can be progressed easily. So you've got two ways of doing things in life. I'm just going to give you this scenario. You've got the hard way, the difficult way, where you keep striving because you feel you have to keep going, because if you sit down, you're going to fall asleep and everything will fall apart. Or you can do the part where you do stop for a moment, you do take a breath, you breathe in the nature, you breathe in the beauty around you, and you take it slower and it's more enjoyable. Now, I know which one I prefer to do, and I used to be the first one. I used to keep striving and think, at the end of the day, I can sit down, I can go to bed at 9 o'clock and I can rest and I can get lots of sleep. So it's okay, I'll just keep going and keep going. But I was rushing the day. I wasn't enjoying the day. I wasn't enjoying the every moment. And it wasn't until I was doing lots of readings where people were saying, I wish that I had more time with this person, or I wished I had this, or I wish I could turn back the clock and just go and visit my nan and have that cup of tea rather than have rushed around to somewhere else on that day. I realised that actually when you rush, you are missing the best parts of your life. You're missing the most clarity and the most beautiful aspects. And they're the memories that you will treasure. So take the time and give yourself that time. Time isn't just an energy. Time is like a myth that's created by us. You've always got time. You always have. And when Sarah said, time, what was it? You can manifest more time. I used to think she was a little bit crazy. And I was like, manifest more time? How is that even possible? My life's to the minute. But actually, you can manifest more time. You can have more peace into your life. You just have to allow that to come in.
Can I just say, every client that leaps to work with myself and Katie, it'll be the same for you. You know, to begin with, their ego may be saying, oh, I don't have time. Like some of you may be watching this going, I do not have time to do this over the summer. But every client that signs up for anything we run, then the universe creates the time for them. And like literally, I've had clients who have really busy, high-powered jobs, like full-time jobs, where they're working overtime as well. They've got kids, they've got families, but like work just goes quiet, and then they have time, and it's amazing. So Kate is right. You can manifest time. So if you're sitting there and thinking, I don't have time for this summer, please don't listen to that, because that's coming from your ego. Go with what you feel, trust the guidance and the feelings. But it's so true, and it's magical, and it happens with every, you know, most people I work with. It's literally like the time just parts for them, and then they just have everything sort of slows down, and they find they have way more time. So yeah, I forgot about that. That's cool too.
It's like these tools are going to bring you peace and clarity into your life, and they're going to bring you contentment, and it's going to bring you the easy route to be able to bring everything to fruition. So it's like, why not give it a try? It's like the lowest cost thing we'll ever do, but that's not the point of it. These tools then are free for you for life, and they will change your lives. You know, you don't have to take our word for it. Go and have a go with it and see. But the journey will be different for everyone. I mean, me and Sarah have had multiple clients between us as well that work with both of us at the same time. And the transition in those people, it goes beyond our wildest dreams. We have visions for our clients, and they just blow themselves out of the water. It's just incredible. But what the thing that really sticks with me is when they come back and say, you've changed our lives. You know, these tools have literally changed our lives. And me and Sarah are blissfully unaware of probably the severity it's had on their life, and the beauty it's brought to them, and the tranquility and the peace. And that is just incredible. And that's why we will never, ever stop using these tools and stop talking about it, because we know that no matter where you are now watching this, no matter how detached you feel, how far from yourself, or even if you're feeling happy and you're feeling like, oh, maybe I do design more, I'm not sure, wherever it is, you can have these tools work for you. You can bring in Spirit, the universe into your life, and it will work its magic in the way that it's suitable for you, and it will tailor it and make itself adaptable for you. And different things will crop up depending on what's happening within you as well. Everyone's soul is different, everyone's growth and expansion is different, but yet the tools are consistent and they work for each and every one of us. And that sometimes blows my mind a little bit, how the simple exercises that we teach are applicable to everybody in every level. It's like, how does that even work, Sarah? I've never really thought about that before till now.
Because we're just, you know, you know, when you're using the laws and spirit and universe, it just, you know, that's why for me as a law of attraction coach, I don't say, oh, I'm a law of attraction coach just for business or just for this or just for that, because I know that law of attraction applies across all areas of your life. And I remember when I started this business 2 years ago, and I saw the power of it so quickly. I would work with people and literally all areas of their lives would move, which is why for me, I've never decided to kind of limit myself to business, because it touches all areas and it's amazing. And it's just because you are hooking into powerful multiversal energies. Literally, I'm just falling off in the wind. The gust of wind to confirm the power. But it is amazing. So it doesn't matter where you are in your life, what it is that you're wanting to bring in. The tools that we teach, you will have them, and they will impact all areas of your life, and you will have them for life. So it is just amazing. I'm doing now really weird things to my phone. I don't know what I've done to my phone.
Can we end with a quickly? I've just had this come through. So let's quickly just ask now, what is it that you're wanting to desire? If you're happy to share that with us, type in now what it is that you're wanting to desire. Sarah, you tell me one thing you're wanting to desire right now, whilst waiting for the comments to come through.
My dream limitless home, which every time I connect to the energy of it, my heart sings. And you know, when you have a desire that excites you like that, then as FYI guys, you are by default also accessing other universal laws as well. So if there's a desire that you want to eat, but it doesn't have to be a big thing, it can just be to feel peace. There have been times I've just wanted to feel utter peace, so it doesn't have to be about stuff. What about you, Katie? At this red hot minute, what is the thing that you desire?
Desire to help and reach more and more people in the hundreds of thousands, to be able to pass on more messages to them. So I'm in massive growth mode. I'm in huge growth mode. This is why I'm so excited about Our Summer Surrender, because I know that we're going to have this gorgeous tribe, and it isn't just a bunch of just random. It's not about numbers. It's about the gorgeous tribe of energy of people, and the people that are in line with this and believe in this. Just a feather's just literally floated past. Oh, I'm going to go and get it. Hang on, can I go and get it and show you all? Hang on. I've got to go and get this feather.
Joanne says, my dream home in the countryside, surrounded by beautiful views and a barn conversion across the country yard for mum. That sounds amazing. I can feel the energy behind that. That feels scrummy. Why don't you say my dream partner? Yeah, that's one of mine as well. Like really getting ready to bring in that eternal soulmate. Oh, look, how amazing.
They literally just flew straight across. And guys, if you're new to the site and you don't know what this means, my whole branding and my whole life I've been surrounded by white feathers showing me the way. These are my signs, my angels, and literally it's just flown across. So wow, thank you so much, Spirit. They're with us, protecting us, Sarah. I love it.
Love it. Someone's saying, I wish to connect and use my gift to help others and for its purpose. Oh, that's a scrummy one as well. So keep journaling about your dreamed. I mean, I have to say, because it will help you, before I found my purpose, I just journaled about my dream day being the fact I wanted to work really part-time, help people around the world, wake up to messages of thanks, have the sun on my face, all that kind of stuff. And then the light bulbs came about what the purpose was. If any of you, but again, we can help you with that in Summer Surrender more as well. I know one of you is asking about the Dream Day journal process as well. We will be going into that in more detail in Summer Surrender as well. I know there's lots and lots of questions, and this is why we want to build this massive group of people and move with this energy together. I'm just thinking, there's anyone else sharing their desires? Sorry, Katie, what were you going to say, darling?
Yeah, so also like with your guardian angels as well. So if you're not sure what to ask for, just ask for peace and clarity. Just ask for peace and clarity. And for direction in your life. And that is so clear and so beautiful. And they bring that to you. And you'll start to feel a lot more clarity. You'll feel the energy shift, and you'll sort of have an idea of what's going to happen. Things will just sort of get into your eyesight and become apparent to you. Or like, you know, what's happened to me and Sarah, things maybe you didn't notice before. you start to notice and you get led. So just ask to be led, ask them to guide you in the right way, build the right direction for you, and then just sit back and be open to it. Don't think, oh, how am I going to know? Am I going to miss it? Don't worry about that, because that'll act as like a resistance band. So don't do that. Just relax into it and go, I know it's coming. I know I'll be guided. I know the trust is there. I believe. I know it will come. Yeah. So dream partner. So guys, if you're in the group, welcome. I know a couple of you watching are already signed up and ready to go. The group is already really high vibe. We've got some beautiful souls in there. Come and spend the summer with us. You'll have the best time. Mine and Sarah's energy. We think we're comedians. We think we're hilarious. But we've also got the best insight and tools that will change your life. We are so confident. We know this works. We know that we can help you. Allow us to do that. Allow us to live out our dream purpose. Be part of the journey with us. We can't wait to have you on board. We've got a magical session tomorrow. And we're not going to spoil the surprise. But if you want to come on, and we'll be here at 12. We've got something really good for you all. So you won't want to miss this. Plus it's Friday. And the sun's going to be shining again tomorrow, Sarah.
Friday.
Yeah, that might be more garden live. Although I'm not having a good time being attacked by flies, but never mind. So we will do more lives tomorrow from our gardens with the sunny sun out, and we'll be sharing something magical. So if you've enjoyed this, you're going to love tomorrow. If you're watching on replay or catch up, or if you feel the urge to share this with people, please go ahead and do so. We really appreciate that. Give us a hashtag replay so we know. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you think is this the course for me, and something's making you sit on the fence, or if you're just worried in general, there's something you want to ask, please feel free to ask. You can ask publicly on the live, or you can just drop one of us a little message privately, and we will come back to you. But you've got everything to gain here and nothing to fear. You're going to be cool. We've got you.
Yay! Awesome. Okay, my darlings. So we will be live again for the last time tomorrow at midday BST. The link for Summer Surrender is above. Enrollment is now open and we begin on Monday. So we cannot wait to see you in that Facebook group. We're so excited to welcome you with huge arms. And yeah, I can see some of you are tagging your friends. Get your friends involved. Like literally, how amazing to be able to have some of your friends doing the course with you, so you can talk about it with them and build this massive core community. So we're really excited. So have an amazing Thursday. We love you very much. I'm signing off for the day now. Love you very much. Have a gorgeous Thursday, and we will see you tomorrow at midday BST. See you tomorrow, everybody. See you tomorrow, Katie.
Bye.
Bye.